Welcome to yet another interesting video of the Platinum Series water dispenser with RO plus UV purification. In this video, we will learn the step-by-step process to solve UV purification related issue, no water flowing to tank issue, no hot water from tap issue, and RO membrane related issue. Platinum series has three models: P6080E, P6080 UVE, and P6080 UVROE. P6080E is a basic unit with hot and cold water dispenser. P6080 UVE comes with only UV purification, and P6080 UVROE comes with UV and RO purification. Main control board or PCB used in both the models is same, but the only difference is the software used. PCB has sticker of program and unit type mentioned on it. PCB connections can be divided into two parts: input and output. PCB receives inputs from magnetic float valve, low pressure switch or LPS, UV lamps, hot tank status, cold water temperature, and unit display. PCB gives output signals to compressor, normal SV, cold SV, main SV or pump SV, and auto flush valve. Basic tools required for troubleshooting are screwdriver and calibrated multimeter. UV purification related issue. On switching on the unit, if the yellow light blinks, then it's an indication that the unit is facing UV related issue. In such a scenario, open the unit back cover and check the UV lamp's filament. If it's broken, then replace the lamp. If UV lamps are fine, then check the UV intensity module. To check UV intensity module, first ensure tank is empty. Remove screws and carefully remove the pipe connections. Take out the filter section tray. UV intensity module has two indicators, one for UV lamp 1 and the other for UV lamp 2. In case of low intensity issue with UV lamp, respective indicators glow in UV intensity module. As we can see that the blue LED is glowing, it means that intensity module is not getting feedback from UV lamp 2 and it needs to be replaced. Please note that after changing UV lamp, the reset button on the PCB needs to be pushed to start counting run hours of lamp. No water flowing to tank issue. On switching on the unit, if the blue light blinks, then it's an indication of empty water tank. There are multiple reasons for the tank is not receiving water. To solve this issue, we need to first check if there is adequate inlet water pressure. The unit requires a pressure between 8 to 28 psi. If it's not within the range, then ask the customer to get it solved at input level to the unit. If inlet water pressure is proper, check working of low pressure switch. If switch is okay, then check if the magnetic float valve is functional. To check it, first remove the valve connection from the PCB. Now, with the help of multimeter, check the continuity or resistance of the valve. In healthy condition, When float is at the down position, it should show continuity or resistance, and when it's on top position, it should not show any continuity. If the magnetic float is faulty, then replace the same. If the magnetic float is fine, then we need to check if the pump gets DC supply from PCB. To check it, first remove the pump connection from PCB's out section and check the DC voltage at PCB terminal. In healthy conditions, PCB should provide 24 volts DC supply to the pump. If the measured voltage is not 24 volts DC, then we can conclude that the PCB is faulty and needs to be replaced. No hot water from tap issue. When the unit does not dispense hot water, there are chances of the hot water switch to be off. The unit has hot water switch at its back side. To get hot water, it needs to be on. If the switch is on and still the unit does not dispense hot water, then we need to check the hot water tank. Hot water tank has two thermostats, thermostat 1 and thermostat 2. Thermostat 1 cuts off at 85 degrees centigrade, whereas thermostat 2 cuts off at 95 degrees centigrade. So how do they work? If there is no water in hot water tank and the hot water switch is on, then the heating element gets overheated, and to protect it from any damages, thermostat 1 cuts off the power when temperature rises above 85 degrees centigrade. The thermostat 1 has automatically reset feature. After cutting off the power supply, when temperature of hot water tank goes down, thermostat 1 gets reset. If thermostat 1 doesn't cut off, thermostat 2 gets cut off due to temperature rise above 95 degrees centigrade. In this case, we have to manually reset it. To do so, first switch off the power to dispenser and locate the thermostat 2 on hot water tank. Now, with the help of long screwdriver, press the small button present on thermostat. As you press the button, you get to hear click sound. This indicates that the thermostat 2 has been reset. Switch on the unit and check if you get hot water. If you still don't get the hot water, then it's time to check the heating element of the hot water tank. With the help of multimeter, check the continuity across the terminals. If there is no continuity, that means heating element is open and hot water tank needs to be replaced. In healthy condition, heating element shows resistance between 50 to 60 ohms. RO membrane related issue. On switching on the unit, if the green light blinks, then it's an indication to replace the RO membrane. To replace the RO membrane, first remove the RO inlet pipe along with the lock ring. Now hold the RO filter bowl and remove the bowl cap with white spanner which is provided with the unit at the time of delivery. Remove old RO membrane from the bowl. Unpack the new membrane and insert it in the bowl. The membrane side with two rubber or O-rings should be inserted first. Fix the bowl cap and tighten it properly with the spanner. Reconnect the RO inlet water pipe. Do not forget to fix lock ring to fittings. Please note that after changing RO membrane, press the reset button on the PCB to start counting run hours of membrane. We have seen how to solve UV purification related issue, no water flowing to tank issue, no hot water from tap issue, and RO membrane related issue. Thank you for watching the video.